And also I'm going to live on a custom live streaming service.
Okay, sir,
Okay.
shall we start?
Yes.
Okay, friends, my name is Aniruddha Miriana. I live in Florida. Today, our topic is how to send earthbound souls, and what is earthbound souls exactly, what they are, who they are, why we need to send them to Soul City back. So we'll talk about that. So we did spoke in the past about the astral experiences, which is out of the body experience. In that, we did spoke a little about earthbound souls. So when the soul comes out, right, when without the silver cord. So without the silver cord, when the soul comes out, then the body will not have the body will not have the soul, and the soul can't come back into the body. It's done, gone. So no matter what you do, that's not possible. So whatever you want to do, you can do before that death bed date comes. So generally masters show you that it is happening much before, 3 months before, 6 months before, 1 year before. So at that time you can do something and you can stop that happening. It is possible. Nowadays the technology is so high, same thing in this also. The technology is so high, you can do anything. Anytime actually you can do anything, but we didn't have this opportunity or the gyan, wisdom, how to do that. Now everything is crystal clear and we have everything, because maybe Satyug is coming. They wanted the people who are into dharma, they wanted more people into dharma. So these things will not happen unless you are in dharma, unless you are helping others, unless you are a light work. So naturally, if you know that if you become a light worker, you can do this, you will become, because that's not that difficult, but we never bothered to do that in the past, right? So now it's needed. Now we tell you to every month donate something or the other. Like if you are getting 1,000 rupees a month, for example, donate 5 rupees, 2 rupees, 1 rupee. Donate something every month. Make it a habit every month. Help others every day. So think of before going to bed, what all I did today, you know what I mean? So in that, seva should be higher than our personal needs. So, and then, so when a soul dies, the soul came out and then he sees everywhere. His family is crying, upset, or whatever is happening, right? Maram Garu, can you put it in our group also, the link, this link, and also the YouTube link, please?
Sure, ma'am. Yeah.
So when the soul comes out, then it sees everywhere, right? People are crying, it can go back, and the soul is burning, and then they see that, oh, younger children I have. Some people sudden death I'm talking about, or if they did the suicide, suddenly they realize what they did is wrong, and then their death is not right, and they don't even realize that they died. They think they can go back to the body back again. So they keep on trying to go back to the body. So they cannot do that. Then they try. What they do after trying, sometimes they get a little bit fed up and they start going to the people, their friends, relatives, wherever, whichever country they are. They can go in 1 second. So they go and ask them, talk to them, that this is what happened. I need to be here, my children, or something, some secrets, like I have cash here, I gave this person cash, My family does not know. All these things they try to say. Imagine if you're dying tomorrow, just to feel that for a day that you're dying tomorrow. So how many things you think that, oh my God, I didn't tell my son this, my husband that. So today you feel that, okay? All of you feel that you're dying. You will not wake up in the morning, and see how many things pop up in your mind. Otherwise, write on a book. What all you write, to tell others, like you're dying tomorrow, and that's your last book. People are going to read that, your family, friends, or outside, whoever. So that book, or you have a secret book. I mean, you have another pages to the husband separately, or kids. One to the society. Start writing today. You sit and write, because you're not no more tomorrow morning, right? So you sit and write and see how many things come in your mind. So these people have already died, so they have so many things in their mind. So they go everywhere, and then they can't talk to anybody. It won't happen. So, but they think they are listening. They think they are there with them. They think they have the body. So this is all, it becomes a big chaos to them, not only to them, to the family too. So their body also burns like with small ants, because they're crying and the body is still there. Not the body, soul burns. With the small ants burn them, like thousands and lakhs of ants bite them. So especially when they're crying, if they're not crying, if this soul is advanced, then nothing happened to them. You can even bury the body, no issue. Even most of them, they leave immediately. They don't stay here for this drama. They don't care if you know, if you don't know, whatever. It's not that they don't care, because they know, they have the knowledge. They know what you're supposed to get, you get. People like Patriji, or who are higher souls, they generally tell everything. There's no secrets to them. So they don't need to stay or see what is happening. They just go, they see from there. From the soul city, you can see everything. From the soul city also, you can communicate with your family through dreams. So, but they don't know that. So go leaving immediately. I'm giving you that jnanam now. If you guys leave the body without silver card, you're done in this lifetime. Just the masters and the light, you can see the light instantly. Just go into that light. Don't worry about what is happening here. You can't change anyway, you can't do anything anyway. So just go, so that you can avoid all this drama, right? So then what happens? He stays around, and then the body is burned in front of him. So when the body is burning, he feels so bad. He wants to go back. Even in that fire, he goes and sleeps on the body. And then nothing happens, because the soul can be burned, right? So he touches the fire. He realizes, okay, fire can't do anything. And then go and tries to sleep on the body, hug the body, do this, that. Nothing happens. So body is gone. Still that soul thinks so he can do something to the kids or someone. So they go here, there. Then finally they realize they can't do anything. He can't do anything, but it's too late. But in between, the masters come. Masters come and teach them how to fly, how to go one place to one place. That they can talk, they can communicate. They do tell them that they can communicate through dreams, but they need to have enough energy. The person who's taking the dreams to remember, and also so that they remember and they can interpret what these people are saying. So that is very, very important. So these people, then they also teach that. So finally they say it's the 12th day you are supposed to leave. And still if they don't go, some people, they have until the 13th day. Most of the people will have until the 12th day. Sai Satmas will have only until the 12th day. There is no 13th day, but the advanced souls will have the 13th day. So that's why some people do rituals on the 13th day too, because those are the advanced souls. So 13th day, they leave, right? Or 12th or 13th day, they leave. The people who didn't leave, who had this, we say mamakaram, right, on the earth, which is who has the bonding on the earth. That's the reason they say earthborn souls, especially who had the suicide. whoever did the suicide, they can go because their time is not up. So their doors won't open for the soul city. So no one can, other people can go. We can go in the dreams. We can go to the soul city. We can see our moms, dads, or somebody who died, of course. So you can see even the kids, if they died early. You can go and see in the soul city, but you always see the same age to them because your thought, the last scene picture, what you have, that's what you imagine, that's what you see them as. So your imagination is the truth there. In the soul loka, it's always like that. So here also the same, but we stop that with the mind and body. We don't allow that to happen. So whatever you think, it happens. So when in the soul city, when they go there, then they show immediately what all they did in a big screen, what they didn't do, what all they need to repeat because they didn't learn. They were crying and crying for the things, and then they were telling other people, "You did it, you did it, you did it." So they didn't learn anything out of that. So they need to repeat that problem. Not always, karma places a little, but more than that, learning places more. That's why always anything comes, you always think, what I need to learn out of this. Number one. Number two, what I learned until now and why I bought this. So these three questions you put yourself, then you can easily come out of it. And also say, sorry, if I did something to, not I did something. I'm sure I know that I did somebody something once upon a life. I would like to apologize to them. So whole day, anybody hitting you or scolding you, say sorry to the people whom you did. So that's the easiest way to release it. So this earthbound soul stays here, and then after 13 days, that becomes a negative soul because the masters are gone. They don't stay with them. They're gone. They say you become a negative soul. Your family will suffer if you stay here because that's a negative energy to them. He doesn't listen because he does not have capacity to even understand. So he stays back, and then tries to, especially if they did the suicide, then they definitely stays back. Even the forcible death also, they stay back. Forcible also sometimes, the doors are not open there, so they stay back here. And then, so that becomes a negative thing, right? So whenever they are in the house, we fight, we shout at each other. Even the refrigerated food also gets spoiled quicker. There's so many, even dogs bark unnecessarily. They bark. They look at the wall and then they bark. They look at the, something on the kitchen, top of the kitchen or some storage area, they bark because they stay in the storage areas or wherever you don't use, right? You keep the stuff for a long time, Arctic and all that stuff, they stay there. So they look at them and they bark. That means there is an earthworm soul there. So because the dogs can see them. You can also see if you increase so much of your, your light in you, right? You can also see that, meaning the cosmic energy. You can also see them, meaning you can feel them, you can see them. So I know you might say that's scary, but when you reach to that level, that's not scary. You would like to send them back. You don't need to feel bad for them, but you know the reason. So you know the remedy. So you sit with them 3 days and then you send them back. So how do we do that? This is very, very important. So when you feel that there is a soul or anybody in the counseling, they say that, I have negative thoughts. I can't control my thoughts, or I feel like suicide. I feel like, this kind of stuff. Immediately we ask, did you got any dreams? They say, yeah, one of my uncle died. I always get these dreams like he's in a dark place, he's crying, he needs help. He told me that he's with us. These are all what? These are all earthbound souls signs. Then we immediately say that, okay, your uncle didn't go, he's still here. That's the reason why you are getting these, all these stuff, right? So immediately the when what we do is we ask one of our mentor to call them, to give a little mentoring, and also make them sit with us just to do Anapanasati. But first say, I'm inviting, first, actually before inviting, first you invite the Hanuman, ask and light from him, and ask the Hanuman, I'm keeping your light as a Rakshana Kavacham, which is a protective lamp around me. So please, until the 6 feet, up to 6 to 12 feet, it protects you, meaning no one can come into that area. The negative souls or the advanced souls, like they can't, and they can't touch you. They can't do anything. So your aura is protected. So you also say that I want this aura all the time, wherever you're going, whenever you are in the house, outside, does not matter. So that will always protect you. So you need to push it, put that intention when you create that light. So you say, Hanuman, just I'm creating this light, please help me. And I want to keep this light all the time. So he'll keep that light all the time. Especially when you're meditating, feel that light even getting more thicker and thicker, more yellowish. That's goldish yellow, like just like sunrise. Feel that even getting more stronger and stronger. So once that light is you have, and then call these earth one souls, whoever is there around, and also your uncle, whoever died, call everybody, their earth one souls, and then let them sit with you, and then tell them to do Anapanasati. You will say they don't have the body, right, ma'am? Why? How can they do the Anapanasati? How can they do focus on the breath? They imagine the body. Whenever you come out of the body, also in the night, you imagine the body. You see the body. You don't. You never be like a dot. You're supposed to be invisible dot, right? But you never be like that. You always see the body because you imagine that body. That's you. You recognize you as you with that body. So they have the body. The body you saw as uncle, they have that. They feel that they have, but they don't. So they see with that body. They sit. So they have the breathe because they can imagine the breathing. They can do that. So tell them to focus on the breathing, like breathe in and breathe out. So teach them how to do that. So they will start doing that. Just observe the breathing. Tell them, and then breathe in, feel the breathe in, breathe out, and then just observe it, right? And then observing the breathing, they can feel it in the body. So when they feel it, do that like an hour if you can, or 30 minutes, whatever. And then if you're doing another time, especially if you're doing the karma vipak prakriya, we will start that from tomorrow. I'll talk to Sar, and then I will arrange that from tomorrow, the karma vipak prakriya. You all can start. Because you already asked the dreams yesterday, so we'll start from tomorrow. Okay, so in that we can make them also do that, because they are also saying sorry to the things they did wrong, so they'll get a better life next time. So after 3 days, you ask the masters to come and take them. Also keep one of the thing is, whenever I am doing, you guys come and join. Automatically they'll come and join. You don't need to teach or say anything, but each time you do differently, then you teach them how to do. And then they come and see on the 3rd day. Remember the 3rd day? Okay, today is the 3rd day. I started on the 21st. Today is the 24th. I can send them back. So 24th, the end of the day meditation, you call the masters. Whoever belongs to whichever the soul city, invite all the masters. So they'll come and take all of them. So you can feel the energy that they're gone. You can feel the energy that they're taking. You can feel the energy. Even if you don't feel any energy, don't worry about it. Don't think that, oh, maybe they didn't go, maybe they oh, I have this negative things. If then advanced souls are not there, I'm still going to have. Just release. Feel, release, relax, relief, that gone. Okay. And then automatically from that night onwards, you see the difference in the energy. You also you ask in the dream, they'll show you in the dream that they are gone. They are in the soul city. So it's amazing how you get the dream so accurately, so amazingly. I mean, we get like goosebumps, like whenever we hear each and every dream when our listeners talk, leave the messages, what they got the dreams. unbelievably amazing. They show every little thing. They show your anger, that you're hitting the children. You will say, oh, I never hit my children, ma'am, but I do have anger. But you have that in the soul. You don't have in the body right now because you learned that. Sometimes you don't have anger at all in this life, but it shows in the dream. That means you have in the soul level soul, but you learned in this life and you already removed it, but you didn't remove in the soul. So the masters are showing you, please remove from the soul too. So there's a technique how to remove from the soul also. So what you do is, if, for example, if you get a dream, you're hitting the children. So you close your eyes and say that I am the Atma, came from the higher power, right? We came from the Paramatma. I am the Paramananda Atma, came from the Paramatma, right? I am that blissful soul, came from higher power. Feel that we came from the higher power and we are the blessed and the blissful soul. Feel that energy. And then say that I have love towards the children. I love children. I admire children. I enjoy children. I play with the children. I love, and also I am so patient with the children. I'm so patient in my life. I always, I'm very calm, pleasantly listen to others and then answer with the love. Answer with lots of love. I'm so calm. Everything, whatever I hear, I feel love in it. So I answered through love. So what I did opposite to what I saw in my dream with the positive words and the loving words. That's what you guys should do. Sit and do that 3 days. Even when you're working, talking, doing anything, practice that. Okay, friends? So when you practice this, what happens? It enters into your soul. So soul changes. And then after 3 days, if you ask for the dream, it shows as you're enjoying with the kids, you're loving the kids and everything, because the soul enter the soul, this nature. So it's very important to change the soul to whatever we learned in this body. It's important to do that. So, okay, friends, this is the Earthborn Soul's story. So you can ask questions. Even you can ask your, questions who died, or personally what you had the dreams in the past. Whoever, if anybody died and then you didn't know what was the answer. Sometimes they're happy that they say that they come and say, husband comes and says, I'm here with you. Why you're so afraid of things? Because they're in the soul level. They don't think, they don't know what is afraid. So why you crying? Why you doing this? I'm right here with you. They say that, but that does not mean they are protecting them. That becomes in negative. And they are, as Arthman soul, they are here. So the wife should send them first, send the guy first. So, okay, friends, back to you guys. You can ask questions, and any question is fine, but related to the subject is better.
I have a question, Master.
Yes.
Okay, let's say one of my friend passed away long time back, but we don't know exactly, like he is already in the soul city or like a soul planet or not. And can I still go ahead and invite him and just see whether he is still on Earth or just he already went to the soul planet?
Yeah, instead of inviting, ask in the dream. Where
Ask
are
in the
you?
dream.
Are you still on the earth? I want to see. Then you will get the dream.
Okay.
If he's
Good.
here, you will get. If he's not here, if in the soul city also, they'll show. But the scenes are different. We can easily recognize here or there.
Okay. So even if he is in the soul city, still we can see him?
Oh yeah, you can even see if he has taken the birth also.
Oh, and we can talk to him.
Yeah, you can in this. Oh my God, we become a god literally. We can see everything. You can ask any question. But we encourage them in the beginning. Just, definitely the advanced souls clear it off first, and then ask for the dushkarma. You don't even get dushkarmas if your loved ones died and they are as a advanced soul. So we figure it out slowly, because they say, I'm not getting dreams, ma'am. I'm not getting dreams, ma'am. Then slowly they say, oh, a year ago, one of this, died. One of our one of our uncle's son died in accident. And I used to get these dreams, but now I don't. Then what dreams you were getting? Always we have to go back past and ask them what you were getting before. Then we get the answer. Okay, he's Earthbound soul. That's why you're not getting the dreams. So masters don't even show. Even if they show, you can't even remember because that soul's energy is there with you.
Okay.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, please unmute yourself and ask the question, or you can raise your hand. I can call you. We can't hear you, ma'am.
Namaste.
Did you say? Okay.
Namaste, Master. Yesterday only I was listening to one discourse. There he was saying there are two things: akala mrityu, kala mrityu. Akala mrityu means any accidents, suicides, like all those things, and kala mrityu means whenever we are destined to die, the regular time, whatever we designed. So the people who died from akala mrityu, like accidents, suicides, and all, they live in this world without going up, like the next levels, until that time that destined mrityu comes. So all those years they will be here lingering in this earth, like in this world in only. So we are able to send them to the
Back to
masters, right?
society. Yeah.
To the masters. Then in our dreams, sometimes we see our grandparents. They're usually we say, if they are asking for something like I want to eat laddu, I want to wear these clothes and all, we say they are earthbound souls, right? They are still having those thoughts and all those things. But
Of course.
sometimes they don't ask for anything, they'll just appear in our dreams. How do we understand if they are earthbound or not?
If they just appear, what stage they are in? Like, are they wearing black dress and they are unhappy, happy? What is the environment? See, environment is like light, bright. You see the sunrise, you are in a temple, he's in a temple worshipping or learning music. Those kind of environment is in the Atma city, soul city, Atma Tal, we say. And then if they are in a darker place, they're crying, they are wearing black dress, and they are in Arctica, underground, somewhere darker places, that means he's an earthbound soul. We can easily tell if you describe the area where they are in.
There
You can
is
even
example,
again in the dream.
my grandmother, my mom's mother,
Mm.
she's not, she's expired a long back. But whenever my mother is unhappy and when she's crying, when she's in so much like dukkham, she
Mm.
appears. Her mother appears in her dreams and solace her, like. uh, so that is.
So ask her what kind of environment she is in, and then you can also ask about the grandmother. Is she here as an earthbound soul? If she's in Soul City, show me. So they'll show you.
No, like whenever my mother is so sad, she appears so that my mother would get that happy feeling.
So if she's getting happy feeling, that means she's appearing from the Soul City. They both have that bonding still.
Okay. Once I have seen my grandmother in my dreams. That day, in the morning, actually, I was thinking of eating some sweet. That night, my grandmother appeared in my dream and she made that sweet for me and she ate it with me and she fed me and she ate it with me and she left.
Okay, this dream is definitely masters because you had that thing. So masters came in her roop, in her
Mm.
looking
Oh,
like her,
oh.
and they gave you the prasadam and made you happy because you are a light worker. You are helping the universe every day you do. So they want to make you happy. So most of the time, the grandmother will not come from there, but the masters will come on their rupa, like on their, they look like that and they make us happy. That is the greatness of these masters. What they do, anything you ask, they do anything you want. Amazing.
Oh.
That's a beautiful thing. And that prasadam like a prasadam. You should always eat in the dream when they give. Because if you directly give also, we don't eat. That's the reason they come as a grandmother or like a guru, patriji, whomever you believe, they come like that and feed you. But that's a jnanam. Sometimes they give wisdom through prasadam. So you guys should always eat whatever they give you in the dream as any rupam, like as any figure, does not matter. So you should eat it. If they are hitting you, even they have the knife, they want to kill you, just allow that to happen because you're releasing your karma. Even snake wants to bite, allow that to happen. These are all important in the dream. So
Okay.
that's a good question, Maramgana.
But this dream was from long back. I was doing meditation that time, but I was not in service, I think. So, so still, it means that
Because
masters.
you are a higher soul, they know your lives, right? So they know when you ask, they did it for you. Yeah, those are the masters most of the time, because once they are gone, they take another birth, they move on in their life. So most of the time when we get the dreams, those are the masters.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
And
Vamshi sir always says they don't care. They don't look back. They are gone, means gone. We are the one who suffers by holding their thoughts. That's why whoever dies is not their karma, it's our karma.
yeah, we miss them, but they don't.
Yeah. They don't. They go back, they move on to another life. See, it's been long back. I'm sure she's gone to another life. They generally take a year. Sometimes they take longer, but they take another life to learn.
Even if they are taking another life, another body, and still we can communicate with them.
You don't directly communicate with them, but the masters show you where they are, what they are. But if you have a question, also masters will communicate with you in their figure.
Oh, okay. So they
Yeah,
are
master
become
knows your
taking a
answer.
mediator.
Exactly. Masters knows your
Okay,
question
okay.
and the answer, so they don't want to disturb them. So they'll come. Sometimes in the Karana Karaka Loka, our main soul is there. Sometimes that soul comes and communicates.
Mhm. One
Where if they
interesting
are in a
question,
higher soul.
Anjali madam.
Hmm?
One interesting question is, let's say, if a husband or a wife died, and we want to see that, let's say, if a person is died and he wants to or she wants to give a message to that whoever his wife or husband is still alive, right? So can we ask that, like, if he wants to
Yes.
see, if I want to say any message to their kids or their wife or parents?
Yeah. Yeah, even the person who died also wants to give a message if they are in that higher soul, not the size atmas, if they are fifth dimension or higher fourth dimension, they send the messages through the dreams. They always give you the dreams and say that this is what is there, the land is there, papers are with my friend, or I gave this person 1 lakh on the interest money. You guys can have all these dreams come, but these people does not know it's true or not. They just think that because I'm thinking I don't have money, so I got this dream. That's what people think. But they do send messages. They can send messages. Sometimes they go and ask their the Soul City masters, I want to send this message. They say, okay, you can send, or they send. If they don't have that much capacity, the masters send on their instead of them. But that help is always there for them. They can if they want to. They can communicate, and you can also communicate to them. If you ask any questions, either masters answer or they can directly answer also with their help.
Great. Very interesting subject.
I know, most of the time when the son dies, right, like little, when they're 5 or 6 year old, the mother can't go over with it. So in the night, when the soul comes out, can go to that Atma's tal, where the boy is there, where the soul is there. That soul is not a boy, but for in her imagine, that's a boy, right? She sees that soul, she goes actually there, and she sees that soul as a boy. same age boy. Even after 20 years also, she sees the same age, same look boy. And then she plays with that boy and comes back. So in the morning, she gets up very happily because she already played with the boy. But the subconscious mind does not know that. This body does not know that. So then the mind says, why you're happy? Your son died. Then she goes into that again, she starts, crying or upset or whatever it is. So otherwise, every person is happier if you're with the soul. If you do not activate your mind and the body and the subconscious. That's why the meditation helps us to deactivate the mind and activates the soul. That's why we can do all these things because by activating the soul, not by, not with the mind. People who are with the mind, they are always thinking negative because mind always tells you negative. Never says, go and help that person. If you heard that from inside, that's a soul teaching you, go and help that person. So when you activate the soul, you're always in a helping mode because your mind is not active. So your soul always guides you. The body listens whatever the guidance gets. So the body does it automatically and the mind is calm. Mind is not saying, oh, you lose money, you'll get hurt, he's going to shout at you, go and shout again. All these things are done by the mind. Soul always guides you to do the best thing, best of the best.
Great. Thank you. Okay, anybody have any questions?
Ma'am, I have one more. Not a question, but today you mentioned after 13 days, the soul sometimes, if it is not move on to another level, it clinger like it
Earthborn
would
soul.
be hang on to this plane,
Yes.
right? To this old stuff or storage area, you said all that stuff. Yeah, maybe that's why our elders say clean up all the stuff where whatever you are not using,
Exactly.
all the stuff, and keep the lamp wherever it is dark in every room every day. In every room at least one small light should be there so that the negative energy will not enter.
Good point. And also they keep a lamp behind the dead body, right? People who die, they keep a lamp because other souls should not enter into the body. That's the reason. The lamp, they
These
can
days
come if there is a light.
I realized all those things. Yeah.
True. And also they say to remove everything, even their clothes, not to keep in the house, to completely donate somebody whom you don't know. Even including the gold, you have to put it at the God's place for a long time to purify it. Everything has to be purified before you wear it. But if they give you the gold when they're alive, then you're fine with that. But if you take it, their clothes, some people wear at the wedding, they say, oh, this is my grandma's sari, I want to wear for the wedding. That's totally no. Unless they are mumukshu. If they got the moksha, how do we know? You can ask in the dream, you can tell by looking at their, the way they were living, if they got the moksha or not. People who got the moksha, you can keep everything. You don't need to throw anything. But regular people, you have to give it. Nothing you should keep, because if you keep, the soul hold on to their stuff. So everything, destroy everything. Unless they are in higher stage, just like Patriji, you should not keep it.
Maybe that's why during those 13 days or 16 days, they have all the rituals with all that. Like they have to lose their moham with all their clothes, all their stuff. That's all. That's why all the rituals say, the mantras say the same thing. You have to leave. It is not yours anymore. You have to leave. You have to leave. And all those.
They say attachment from detachment, right? So if you're not detached, you are attached to something with the kids or someone, you hold on to them, you don't go. So that's the reason we should detach from everything. That's the reason they are testing us in the dreams, that if we have more to the jewelry or money or the kids or the husband or the mother, everything they should. Amazing.
Great.
And they release it. We release in this dreams process. We release the mohas, kama, moha, madamachara. We release it. We can.
On that. Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Good question. Yeah.
Thank you. And the next person is Sushma. And you raise the hand. And please go ahead and ask a question, please.
I know ma'am is telling we can ask questions or any doubts in dream, right? How to ask in dream? Is it like before going to bed we have to put it intention to have the answer or
Yes.
clear answer for
Yes.
that?
If you ask me what you have, then I'll tell you what to ask as a question.
Let's say if I want to know what is the purpose of my this lifetime. So I used to ask before going to bed, but I haven't received any of the answers till today.
Because you might be already doing your purpose, teaching might be your personal purpose. So don't ask that yet because you didn't reach that yet. So ask for first you can ask the Atmasthiti. Atmasthiti itself shows you a lot of stuff what you're supposed to still remove, still do. So remove all that. So ask for Atmasthiti means the soul level. Ask for that first. And then you remove your dushkarmas because there will be a lot of blocks through the dushkarma. Each dushkarma has so many blocks in us because when it's coming and hitting, it also blocks our chakras. So through the blocks, people go into the depression, people go into the negativeness, people go into all these things because that karma attacked you. So your thinking process becomes according to that karma. So whatever negative karma or positive karma. If it is a positive karma, you got something you are, then you suddenly feel like very happy, you get a lot of money, everybody is happy with you, everybody shows a lot of love. That's a good karma. Bad karma, everybody pushes you out. So you have to be aware first, all that. First release those. Then you worry about, then everything releases, clears, automatically you go into your life purpose and automatically you go into beyond.
Yeah, we just need to put intention before go to bed. We don't need to do any process. Any kind.
If it is dushkarma, you don't need to do any process. If it is a jnana siddhi, if it is wisdom, knowledge, or any other question, you can do 72 breaths. Even earthborn soul, you can just ask and sleep, you will see it. But jnana siddhi means you're going to another planet. To different planets you go and they teach you the wisdom, or sometimes they have to come and teach. For that you do 72 breaths for your to increase your capacity, like a soul level or cosmic energy. You do 72 breaths like Sri Sar taught you on the on Sunday, second day.
Okay. And
Okay.
2 days back,
Great.
actually.
Thank you so much, Sushmaji. And the next one is Nishita. Please unmute yourself and ask the question.
Thank you, Bhiksham Garu. Hello, ma'am.
Hmm.
Recently, a few months ago, I have a friend. She's my childhood friend, and she lost her husband, and they both are very young, and he died because of health conditions. Uh, she accepted his death right now, but it's very hard for her to move on. So when he died, I think after a month, I got a dream about both of them. And now I listen to you. I just want. I'm just thinking about if if that is a soul city or not. So maybe if let me tell my dream, and if you can just I want to just let her know that maybe he's in a better place right now. So my dream was when so I was taking my parents in a boat, in a big boat kind of a thing, to one of these sightseeing places, and I see my friend coming back from that place in an opposite boat. So I have asked her, like, where is your husband? This is all in the dream, and she said he's staying back there. I am returning home. And I said, okay, go ahead. I will meet you later. And then when I went with my parents to that place, it's a very beautiful place. Like, it's like a nature heaven with lots of colorful vegetation, greenery. There is sun. It's very beautiful, and there is ocean and everything. So I see, wow, this is a very beautiful place. I think that's why usually this person, like her husband, he doesn't move out of the home, but maybe that is why he wants to stay back here. and I thought about him. I thought I'll see him there, but I didn't meet him. Then me and my parents, we both returned back. So that's my dream. Do you think, I got a dream about him being in a
Yeah, because you said that was a beautiful place. That's
Yeah.
where he is. She said that could be in another Atmatal. So why don't you ask that question again? Easy and Arthagon soul ask that question directly.
Okay.
Because if she's, the way you described, not, but the way she said is, that's why you ask again.
Okay, what do you mean?
If it is, you said it was a beautiful place when you went and saw. When she said he's right here, you went and saw. He's not there, but you saw a beautiful place.
Yeah, right. Okay.
He's in a beautiful place. That means he's in a right place. But if he's in a, so he's not there when you went. It's a beautiful place. So the way she said he's right here. So those words, in the beautiful place also he's not there.
Got
So it's a confusion. That's why you ask again. You can get that.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
And one question somebody raised, put in the chat: what to do if one can smell other souls around? It will happen off and on. Did you see that question under the in the chart? Hello. I can't hear you, Anuradha garu. Hello.
What was the question?
The question somebody posted in the chat: what to do if one can smell other souls around? It will happen off and
Same
on.
thing. You sit and do the meditation. Ask them to do the meditation. I explained, right? Do that 3 days and ask them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the same thing. Last year, when I was doing a meditation, I was in a deep state, thoughtless stage, and for a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, I was getting a very, very nice, like when ripened mango, it smells a lot, right? It's very juicy and it's a different kind of smell, right? So I was having that smell for 5 minutes. I was looking, so I didn't bring mangoes, but where it was coming from. But it is so good and it's very nice smell. So after I, get out from the meditation, then I went and I searched in all over the places, my kitchen, my bedroom, everywhere. I didn't find anything, but it was smelling a lot. What does that mean? So I heard
If the
from one of
masters
them.
are with you, you
Yeah,
smell
okay.
like that. Like, each and every master, like Mahavatar Baba has a smell, one smell like that. Each master has a smell, nice perfume, like you get beautiful smell. So
Right.
that's the indication they're there with you.
Oh, this is what
They
I
always
heard.
come and
Okay.
bless you. They will be with you. They sit with you, because they're on the earth. All these Mahavatar Baba, Sai Baba, all these Atma Sakshatkar people are with you. They didn't go up. So the people who get the moksha, they go. But Atma Sakshat, there are 3 levels you can ask. Either Atma Sakshatkar or you can ask for moksha. Moksha is different from Atma Sakshatkar. Atma Sakshatkar people stays with us as a masters, and they have the strength as the guard, and they'll come, they sit with you, they help you, especially during sunset time. They're always with you if you meditate. So it's amazing. It's so blessed. It's so
Wonderful.
it's so beautiful, actually.
Yeah, actually, it was wonderful. And this is what I read it in the book also. Each master has their own, like, their smells that gives an indication that I am with you. I'm here around you. So this kind of, sometimes, as you said, like a jasmine smell, some the fruit smell, and some other kind of smell. It is giving indication that, yes, I am with you and I'm surrounding your place. Just I said with you next, something like that. It's giving an
Yes.
indication. Wow,
Yes.
it's great.
Yes. Otherwise, how you don't know, right?
Yes.
You don't know that they are there. Yeah. So that's why the positive and the negative, the negative souls are with us, then the stuff in the fridge will get spoiled, all that. You get bad smell, all that stuff. But masters are there, you get the jasmine smell, good smell. Great perfume.
Right. Yes. But one thing just I seen that, madam, one of our master, senior master, in San Diego, our Patriji visited his place in 2019 or right before COVID. So usually like a Friday, we goes to his place and we do the group meditation at his place. So whenever we go, and most of the time, whenever I go to his place and do the meditation, group meditation, I get a smell, some beautiful perfume smell. Most of the time. And I asked that other, my friends and other meditators, do you get any smell? Did you get any smell during this meditation? They said no. But I get a smell. And I asked the masters. It means, yes, I don't know, some masters are coming around you. That's the reason you're getting a smell. But we are
Yes.
not getting any smell.
Yes. True. See, the masters are with you. That does not mean whoever is around you feel it. So you should have that cosmic energy to feel it. Same thing with the dreams. Sometimes they forget because that's what we tell them to do, more meditation and also eat less before going to bed. Like, if you're eating, only eat 70% and eat by 6:30, because the stomach has to be mostly empty, or drink buttermilk before going to bed, like, because you might feel hungry, might not be able to sleep. So those are all the blockages people keep. There's no such thing you can't sleep if your stomach is empty. Actually, you sleep better because everything can function better if you don't have food in the body, and it can heal better. So the body automatically heals when you have empty stomach. That's the reason why we say Ekadashi, every 2 weeks you keep it intermittent fasting or do the fasting whole day to give rest to the stomach, to the digestive system. Everything has a meaning in it, what the olden days people created, but they never explained us the reason. That's the reason slowly we stopped doing. But now explanation is coming. Now we are going back to the same rituals.
Yes. Correct. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Master. And anybody
Yeah,
has any question?
I also got the same experience, ma'am. Several times I feel the beautiful smells around me, and only once I felt very bad smell, but I didn't know where it was coming from. I thought, yeah, maybe some negative energy is there.
That's
Yeah.
negative.
But most of the time I felt that some good smell, sandal or jasmine kind of smell around me. That's why maybe in Mrityunjay mantra they say Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam. When
Yes.
God is around us, the smell increases, that good smells. Yeah.
Yes. And whenever you feel that bad smell, do the Earthbound Souls 3 days meditation and send them back.
Okay.
Okay, great. Anuradha madam, so today we are doing that, or tomorrow we are doing the Karma Vipaka Prakriya.
Yes.
Today we are
Yes.
doing it how to send earthbound souls to their soul city, right?
Yes.
And tomorrow we are going to do that Karma Vipaka Prakriya.
Yes. You're doing that 5 to 5:30, right? I will arrange somebody I need 30 minutes. So I'll arrange someone to do that 30 minutes before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
5
it's
to
like
5:30, 5:30 to 6 o'clock, or 5 to 5:30?
no, whatever the time you're doing the meditation, that before me. That's 5:30
Oh,
to 6.
yeah, we are doing that 5 to 5:30.
5 to 5:30, yeah. So that's what we will do.
Okay,
It's like,
so
yeah, but guided
somebody
meditation.
will join at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
And that is
I will give you their number so that you can tell them to raise the hand or whatever rituals are. So they'll talk to you.
okay. So they join at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
She or he, male or female?
Mostly we have females,
Okay.
especially who does the karma work at the end.
Okay. She will join at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, please share her information so that I can communicate with her.
Okay.
And you
fine.
join at 5:30. You take the session at 5:30.
Yes, the same time.
Wonderful.
Okay. Yeah.
Tomorrow we are going to have two wonderful masters.
Yes.
Great.
So tomorrow's topic I didn't see. Do you know the tomorrow's topic?
Yeah, tomorrow's topic is tomorrow is Thursday, right? This is a karma vipaka prakriya.
How to release
How to
past.
release past sins by Anurudha Miriyala Master.
See,
And
I didn't even know, but we arranged for that. Karma Vipaka Prakriya before. That's how
Yes.
it goes. It's amazing.
And
Yeah.
Friday we have a astral service and her experience by Puja Master.
Yes. Friday Puja Master is a great master. She knows Hindi, Marathi, and also English. So she's been with us for a long time actually, and then she does the dream decoding in Hindi, English, and also she has two young children and one girl. She had actually attacked by cancer, but through the dreams she could able to remove it, and their daughter is perfectly fine now. So she became a she became a light worker. She helps us on teaching. She became a teacher also. In her dreams, they showed her that you can teach, you should do this, you should do the dream decoding. Then we started giving her whatever she was getting the dreams. She's amazing actually.
And on that 8th day, that's the February 10th, Saturday, Sri Master experienced through the astral dreams. That's also he's taking care of that. And Sunday also, I think the same Sri Master, I believe.
Sunday, Sar might join, or Monday he might join. I kept it. He said okay, but he didn't mention to me whether it's a Sunday or Monday. The Vamshi Sar is joining, the guru who taught us this, and he was a disciple of Patriji. Patriji accepted all these, and he wrote in his book also. So actually, I forgot to put the books to you today. I'll do that.
Okay,
English
sure.
books. So he's the one taught from the Guru Sanchita. It's it's from the it was in one of the Guru taught. They're there in the scriptures. So those tomorrow I will find out and then tell you exact name. So he taught all those from that.
And under the Guru, so on Sunday, Sri Master joining an introduction to dreams decoding, how to get help from Sadguru Movement Masters and counseling differences.
Yes.
Conducting sessions,
So
those things.
actually, in the dream, if you get a dream, how to recognize whether it's a future, past, or a dushkarma or a bad sin. That's what he is going to teach you. And how to get the help, like how to put it in for a dream decoding, or what happens if you do the selfless surveys, like dushkarma cannot attack you if you are doing the service. All those things we teach.
Okay. And last day, and Anurudha Madam and Vamshi Kiran sir, you and Vamshi Kiran sir is joining on Monday?
Monday, yeah. I will ask him which day he's joining, either Sunday or Monday. If he's joining on Monday, I'll be there and he'll be there. I'll ask Puja Ma'am just to, like a support, we all join. Wow,
wonderful. So Vamshi Kiran sir is going to join us. It's like
yes.
It is exactly like it's exciting to me.
He's amazing. Oh my God, you can ask any question to him. He will answer.
Yes. I watched so many videos of him.
Yeah. He's
Yes,
amazing.
wonderful. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate your time, Anurudha Madam. If you have any minute, If you have any questions, ask.
You know, when Patriji, Sar asked Patriji, is it okay? Do you think I should write the book on the dreams? You know, is the dreams are true? So he had the question, even though he learned, he was experiencing it, but still he wanted to take the approval of the Patriji. Then Patriji said he didn't have time to talk to him at that time. He said, let's talk in the dream. Then he was like, oh my God, I have the approval. And he did came on that day night and he did say that, you know, go ahead and write the book and do this. So it was amazing how he communicated in the dreams.
Wow. First question is, I need to ask this from Shikiran sir. How did he learn? He learned through some books or some masters or some?
It's actually from the Bhrigu Maharshi. He wrote in the Bhrigu Sanchita. Now I got it.
Oh.
So he wrote in that. It's there in the scriptures, what he learned. But he got it, I think, in the dream itself. He got that subject. And then later he had a walk-in. One of the guru walked in him. Since then he went on this.
Oh.
He had a walk-in
Then he-
experience. He was in coma for 3 days. He had a walk-in experience. Someone walked. Then Patriji said one of the Rishi walked in you, and then he's the one who is teaching all this. That's what he said.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great. It's interesting.
You know, sometimes when many people are attracting, when you're talking perfectly, you don't need to look anything. So, you know, the masters will enter into you and teach us.
Yes.
So sometimes
Yes,
we don't
sir.
even know where we learned all
Correct.
this.
Yes. So, okay. Okay, so now, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, ma'am. And you're giving us so much time to us. And we are blessed to have you here. It is a wonderful time to spend and gaining the knowledge from you. And sure, ma'am, so tomorrow we can meet at the same time. And also,
Yes.
like masters, whoever is can join our classes, please unmute yourself and convey your best wishes or thanks to you under the madam, because she is spending so much time to us. She is giving all the information, knowledge, wisdom to us. Please express your things.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, under the madam. See you tomorrow.
See you too.
Master, could you
Please,
please
all the masters I
share
request,
these videos?
please join at 5 o'clock. So don't miss that opportunity. Tomorrow we start at 5 o'clock. Please join. Thank you, masters.
Master,
See you tomorrow.
today you recorded this session in the cloud. Could you please share it with Aniruddha ma'am, all the previous sessions and today's session?
Yeah, sure. Today's session is automatically recorded in the YouTube.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
The link is already shared in the chat. I will share it to your the link, ma'am. You can also have it. And yesterday's session, I didn't get it right. So can you please send it to me so that I can upload to that YouTube?
Oh, okay. Sure, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Thank you,
send
ma'am.
it to
Thanks.
Aniruddha ma'am because I don't have your contact.
I'll send you his number.
Yeah.
I'll send.
Okay. Sure. Thank you, sir.
Okay, ma'am.